Watch this. See the crows in front? I don't want them stealing my mantises. Morning, guys. So, we have started to make ice for the party.
Ooh, look at that. I caught it just in time. Aw, isn't that pretty ice?
Alright, ice for the party. Starting the day off. One job today. It's supposed to get rainy today, and we're supposed to have thunderstorms this evening. Ooh, spooky.
Whoa, dude! I thought he was going to take it again. Oh, that was funny.
So maybe the reason why he did that was to put it on the other side of the can, so when they come to get the trash, it's like the first can. Well, that's kind of nice of him. Okay, guys, I already said that we're getting the day started, and I'm not lying. We are getting the day started. Today is the 26th of June, 2019. And I got to write down my mileage for starting, because I got to keep track of all that stuff. And, yeah. I'm going to go and find this bolt, go to this customer's house, and then hopefully be able to get home and mow the yards before it starts raining, because it's supposed to rain for the next 3 to 4 days, and I don't want the yards to be like already the backyard. The weeds are this tall, the grass is like this tall. So, all right. Ooh, cookies. We have arrived at our destination. Look at this. On a constant quest to find that bolt from yesterday. I've stopped at 2 places already, Fastenal and High Strength Bolt, and then I stopped at Lowe's yesterday and Ace yesterday. None of these places have this bolt, so you can tell like how rare it is. This right here is the freeway that we're always driving over. And that flag, that huge American flag, is right there. That's one that I've pointed to a couple times. Mount Rainier is over there amongst all the clouds. So we're gonna see if they have this bolt. I've got my fingers crossed, have to be at the customer's location in about 45 minutes. Good news and bad news. Good news, they have the bolt. Good news, it was $2. Bad news, it's starting to sprinkle, which means if it's starting to sprinkle and then it ends up raining, it means that I will not be able to mow the yard. You can't mow wet grass. Well, I guess you can always try, but it's really not worth it. So, okay. Balls up in the lawnmower and just a huge mess. And now that I've got the bolt, I've got some time to kill before I get to my customers. So, I don't know what to do now. Sleep? Take a nap? Ooh, a nap.
2 hours later.
Whoa, okay, so maybe there's no bad news yet. Look at that. Look at that blue sky. It's supposed to be raining and thundering and storming right now. But it's not. So that means that if I get my butt in gear, I can get these yards mowed. Yes. Okay. First I have to go and pick up the poop. I don't want a repeat of 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever it was. That was comical. Personally, I think that has been the funniest moment in the whole vlogs. The one that people have talked to me about, like through text and email and voice and stuff. I think it was really funny. Yep, Troy got poop on his butt from his dog. If you missed it, you gotta watch every day. Not every day is a gem, but if you don't watch every day, you're gonna miss the gems. Okay, like I said, I have to get, oh yeah, I got tomatoes today as a snack lunch. Gotta get my butt in gear. Ooh, look at that. Oh, we got packages too. Excellent. I just got through kicking butt and mowing the backyard, or excuse me, mowing the weeds. The weeds are like really tall. Don't get all paranoid. I don't have a shirt on. It's very warm outside. I'm sweating. I just got through putting sunscreen on, although I'm probably not going to need the sunscreen for too much longer. And I was out there mowing the yard, and I was thinking to myself, wow, it would be cool to get time lapse of the supposed storm we're supposed to have with the clouds rolling in. So the quickest way to do it is, and I can't use the waterproof housing because on the old GoPro, because I have to plug the power into it because the battery won't last long enough. But I can use this one, so what I'm gonna I'm trying to speak quickly and it's not working. So what I'm gonna do is put a fresh battery in this one. I'm gonna turn the screensaver on, so the screen will turn off, and then hopefully we can just like let it record and do its thing. If it rains, it doesn't matter, because you guys can get wet, and then I'll start vlogging on the other one for whatever we have for the remainder of the day. There we go. Next, time lapse of storm. Well, I'm sure that you guys have seen by the time lapse that it's raining, and I've taken care of the roses, and I'm sure that you guys also saw me like in the time lapse like pop back and forth in the backyard a few times, maybe, I don't know. I think I've got it set up for like taking one picture every 10 seconds, I think. No, every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds equates to about 10 seconds of video for every hour, something like that. Anyway, I've got this fence piece right here, drilled, cut, painted. I have the hardware also painted. It's got a hammered finish on it. So I got that done too. We've had a couple of good thunderclaps. And this GoPro doesn't want to adjust too well to what's going on out there. I think the majority of the storm is over. So I don't know how long I'm going to have that time lapse back there, but to get you guys up to date, here's what we've done. Look at this. We've got the new piece up. We got the nice painted hardware back to the color black that it should be, not the red that it was. The only problem is that there's a little sag in the gate, because with any kind of wood gate, it is going to sag with relative humidity and dry temps. It's going to go up and down. It's going to go different ways as the wood swells. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out and we're going to get a kit. It's going to lift the gate up a little bit, and then I have to reposition this piece that goes here, which I'm still in the process of painting right now. So we're going to put one more coat on that, and then we are going to go and get the lift kit. We're going to get a lift kit from Lowe's. Man, I wish I could have like lifted my old truck. That would have been awesome. But no, not that kind of lift kit. Oh, I think we can actually turn this and spray it before we go. See, yeah, that's what it used to look like. Yeah. So we're gonna change that, make it look all pretty and hammered black. Before I go and stop the time lapse, if it hasn't already stopped, and switch cameras back again, I just had this idea. I was looking over the comments for today, which I do sporadically during the day, sometimes, if I have the time. I notice this all the time. When I go to our channel page, it's got this video, responding to assumptions on a cliff, that we did, I don't know, 4 months ago. So I want your guys' input. I want you guys to scour the interwebs and try to come up with like the newest thing that's going on as far as like what the trend is or whatever for like some kind of question answer video that Angie and I can do, and then we'll go from there on whether we need like questions or whatever from you guys or something that we can do. I don't know. Scour the interwebs. What's the current trend video going on? Post it down below, and we'll see if we can't get a refresh, a newer video than what is right there. Initially, I wanted to do like an intro for the channel, but time hasn't happened yet. Well, time has happened, but the time to do that hasn't occurred yet. There we go. Okay. Let's go install this anti-sag kit. So, the whole time this has been out here, well, maybe not the whole time, but unless it just happened, which I don't think it did, I have no idea how much footage I just got because the battery was dead. You would think just for taking a picture every 10 seconds with the screen off, you'd think the battery should last for hours. It didn't. So anyway, let me show you guys what I've completed. So even this new piece I just got through painting up. I've painted all the hinges, that hinge and that hinge, and you guys have already seen this. And I've also gone and painted all these hinges too. I did not take them off. I painted them all by hand because I'm crazy like that. But I'm done. I'm done with the gate. Oh, and it closes nicely. So that's good. It's off the ground. It's done. The gate is done. The fence is done. The repair is done. Look at that. Like a glove. Alright guys, I had all intents tonight of, not all intense, I'm not camping. I had planned on doing COC in a different location, but today was ended up being a busy day. I got a lot done, which is great. I got the fence done and fixed. So happy about that. And the reason why I did that and not the bathroom is because for the 4th of July, we're going to have dogs. They're probably going to stay inside most of the time. But I just didn't want the fence to be like left open or whatever. And now I don't have to worry about the hole in the bottom of it anymore. So everything's cool. So nobody can leave the fence open, or the gate open rather. Buffy's looking at me like, what? Does this have something to do with me? Even though she's good and she doesn't stray, which, oh, are you okay? My dog just burped. Enough said, you guys see where I was going with that. So, okay, let's just get this done and get out of here. I'm still on, it's 11:02 right now, so I'm still on track to get to bed early, or actually on time. First comment of the night, Sandra Whittington, you said first. Excellent. Have you commented before? I've got a really good memory, it's just really short. Emerald Gypsy Heart, wow, Buffy hasn't chewed that antler down. Indestructible antlers. Yeah, it's getting smaller, but that's the one thing that has taken her a long time to take care of. Monica Bredesen, it's how you prioritize things getting done. Paying jobs go first, and then somewhere down that to-do list, that fence will get fixed. Well, it got fixed today, so that's awesome. No progress on the bathroom today. Actually, I did a little. I didn't physically do anything. I did some research, so I know what I have to do now, and I know the next step. Pinky the Cat started a new part-time job today. It was hard, but fun work. It is now 1:10 p.m. and done already. 4,249 steps. Excellent. Nicole Flynn, I'm so jealous we didn't have fireworks here in Reno, Nevada. Sad. You're lucky. I can't wait to find out what the exciting news that you and Angie have. The suspense is driving me crazy. Well, like I said, don't get it's not a huge thing. Yeah, I mean to us it is, but it's not a big thing. It's just something that's kind of special. I have an idea. I know what it is. When you said that we're going to be seeing more of Angie, is that what I think it is? Please give us a hint. Well, it's not. You'll see it when it happens. It's not a big thing. It's just something that's kind of cool. Bren22, what's this Robin Hood? Oh, I'm not even going to read your comment because I'm trying to tell myself to stop talking about that all the time because I hear myself and it's like, man, if I was watching, that would drive me crazy. So I don't like to be driven crazy. So I'm going to try not to drive you crazy either. And Robin Hood was, oh, I said it, dang it, was never really a good movie because Kevin Costner, if that's one that you're talking about, his accent kept changing the whole time. It was not consistent. Rachel66328, hello all. I'm on holiday on the Sunshine Coast of BC in, oh my gosh, I'm not sure I can pronounce this, in Selst? No rain since I got here Thursday. Judy Hart, I agree with the on sale / for sale idiocracy. If it's a store, everything has a price. Very true. The Grinch, Troy, hard to find bolts or whatever. Try Tacoma Screw. They have everything and what's not yet invented. Yeah, I would have went to them first, but my thoughts are kind of flawed, maybe. I think to myself, well, if I can find it in town, that'd be better than driving all the way out there to get it. But you're right. They usually have it. That was my first time there, though. Carrie Ann Olsen, you talk about a mosquito eater or a mosquito magnet, and that's pretty awesome. And you also say, don't worry, Troy, my feet look worse than mine. You mean my feet? Your feet look worse than mine? Is that what you meant? At least you have all 10 toenails. Kind of. I've got one that's like 3/4 of a toenail because, long story, I had to have the root killed when I was a kid. Brits Beat. I'm guessing they busted a drug deal going down. 7-Elevens are famous for parking lot drug deals, and that's one of the reasons why Cops Filmed on Location with the Men and Women of Law Enforcement is no longer filmed here in Lakewood because there's too much crap, and that's where I get the term, it happens in Lakewood. Or it always happens in Lakewood. And you also say, your green thumb puts mine to shame. I suck at growing things, but I'm determined to learn. My flowers already look terrible, and summer just started. Teach me, Obi-Wan. Oh my gosh. I have nothing to teach you. It's just water, and I've fertilized them once. I have praying mantises, and I have ladybugs, and I've been using soapy water when I see, what are those stupid little aphids? Green aphids and black aphids. Oh my gosh. And when I grew the corn, I guess it was a year ago, well, a year and a half ago, when I was growing all that corn, which I never really told you guys about because it was a secret for the West Coast Harvest Convention, Children of the Corn hotel room transformation that we did. There were so many black aphids in there. It was just disgusting. It was so gross, and I didn't know what to do about it at the time, and I didn't want to spray poison on them because the window is like right there into the house. So yeah, so I don't know. My roses are looking good, and I went and trimmed them up today, like I said, and I pulled all the the spider mite stuff. I think they're gone. I think the ladybugs took a majority of them, but I cut all that off the bush anyway to try and alleviate it. Saved a few ladybugs. I was trying to be very careful. I didn't see any mantises over there, though. Anyway, okay. Happy hunting, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, pass this thing around to everybody you know, and maybe one day, like I said before, maybe one day I'll do this professionally. It was the ice maker I just heard. It sounded like Buffy getting into her dog dish, and she's down here, so that tripped me out. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.